The Mandalorian is finally back with a brand new season reuniting Din Djarin, played by Pedro Pascal, with his loyal companion Grogu. Much has changed in the 2 years since the popular Star Wars drama was last released on Disney+, including main cast member Gina Carano being fired from her role as Cara Dune behind the scenes. Dune's absence was explained with just one line of dialogue from Greef Karga, Carl Weathers, in this week's season opener. During the episode, the apostate, Greef reunited with Din and confirmed the mercenary had been recruited by special forces. In reality, Carano was let go by the show's producers after she made several controversial posts on Twitter. Although her character was confirmed to still be alive, many fans couldn't help finding the brief explanation of her absence comical. Patrick Dougal laughed on Twitter, "My favorite part of #The Mandalorian was the 2 seconds it took to explain off Cara Dune as a character." At Booty Besker wrote, "The way they brushed over what happened to Cara Dune with a 5-second conversation. That st was so funny." At Gizeleb1234 said, "The 2 seconds it took to explain Cara Dune's disappearance, I'm cackling." And at Drew Skahuk joked, "Wow. I can't believe Cara Dune died on the way back to her home planet." However, some fans are still hopeful Carano will eventually be rehired by Disney for Dune to be introduced again in a later season. At Just Toss I Thanks tweeted, "Pretty bummed we're not gonna see Cara Dune, what a fantastic, original character." At Star Wars Bring Her Back Soon. And Jeff Proctor posted, "Maybe one day they will bring Gina Carano back as Cara Dune in the Mandalorian. Until that day happens I will not watch another episode of that show." News, Backlash, exclusive. Carano was also defended by her Mandalorian co-star Bill Burr, who criticized Disney's firing of her and called the actress an absolute sweetheart. Others have also suggested the role be recast, with Katie O'Brien emerging as a favorite after a minor role in The Mandalorian Season 2 and more recently in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Star Wars fans aren't convinced the character will be mentioned again, however, after the brief yet definitive explanation in the latest episode. Dune played a major part in the action during the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian as a former trooper-turned-mercenary who occasionally teamed up with Djarin. Carano was fired by Disney after making a number of controversial Twitter posts following Season 2, and later signed on to produce projects with conservative media company The Daily Wire. However, she eventually dropped the project as she was unwilling to comply with Hollywood COVID restrictions, and subsequently produced Terror on the Prairie with the same company after quitting her actors' union. In February last year, she claimed the war in Ukraine was a government conspiracy to control the public after losing control of the COVID narrative. The Mandalorian Season 3 continues Wednesdays on Disney+.